Afrobeat news. Davido O2 Arena concert is set to take place at the 5th of this month, which means about 3 days to go before the event finally take place. And it's looking like we are not really going to get that maximum capacity concert as we expected. Now, the O2 Arena is actually 20,000 capacity, and if you sell it out, is usually at least 19.9k people in there. But what's looking like is that Davido is here to sell out these tickets. And just like his show before this one, the one in 2019 where Davido had announced that he sold it out, and it was actually uncovered that Davido did not really sell it out, that it was 17,000 people in attendance. It seems like this one might actually just be a similar case where Davido might not be able to sell it out and may just put it out there that he actually sold it out. Now guys, I don't know how this is going to look to a lot of fans, because basically I don't consider someone selling like 17,000 tickets a flop. I don't really consider someone selling even 16,000, 10,000 tickets a flop. That is a massive one. If you can go out of your country, of your continent, and sell out at least 10k tickets, you are a superstar. You are in fact a global star to my view, and that can never be seen as a flop. However, in the eyes of the fans, they are seeing this as a big flop for the video, simply because Wizkid have sold out this same arena 3 times in a row. Burna Boy have sold out the same arena at least last year once. Now, would Burna Boy have been able to do that like 3 times in a row? Probably not, but he did it once and it was done, right? Davido is seen as someone in the same league as these guys. So you have Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido. People at some point or right now consider them, in the same league in terms of this international front, this international movement for Afrobeat music. Davido not being able to sell out an O2 Arena concert, which people had thought that Davido did that in 2019, is going to look like a massive flop compared to these guys. Now, we're always going to compare because Wizkid just did it like less than a year ago, a couple of months ago. Burna Boy did it as well. And now you have Davido struggling to do it. It's not looking good for Davido's theme. It's not looking good for Davido's camp. It showed that Davido's theme or Davido's camp was completely unawares of how bad Davido's influence in the international front have declined in the past year. I think his team did not realize that Davido is not the same guy that he was when he released when he released If. Right now, Davido doesn't have like an international single that can, draw enough attention or gather enough attention to bring people into that arena. Davido doesn't have that big song out there. And that is why this particular show is going to look like a flop, simply because Davido is not just that guy anymore. Davido has a couple of songs right now that's doing beats, but these songs are continental hits. These songs are probably hits for Africa. These songs are not songs that have massively blown up to become global. The only reason why Wizkid was able to sell out the O2 is simply because of Essence. To just cut it completely short, that song was massive. That song was everywhere. People knew that song, and that's why people came to see Wizkid perform that song. The only reason why people showed out in massive number for Burna Boy O2 Arena concert was because Burna Boy won the Grammy and he was the talk of the town. And that was why Burna Boy was able to sell out the O2. Now, Davido right now, in terms of the international front, if I'm to ask you what have Davido done that have been groundbreaking on an international level, trust me, we would find it very hard to answer that question. And that's the reason why Davido seems like he's going to have a flop show. Which, this is not a definition that I personally agree with, because I think Davido selling out 17,000 tickets or 18,000 tickets is a superstar achievement. Actually, is quite what I would expect from an A-list artist. But to the fans, once it's not a 20,000 capacity filled thing or a sold out show, nobody's looking at it like a success. We're looking at it, the video flop, the video can't keep up with these guys. And that's how it's going to be. This is going to be a stain on Davido's legacy, and I really don't like it. Anyway, we still have a couple of days to go. We have like 3 more days. There's a chance that things might change. I recently heard that Davido brought in the legendary Morgan Freeman to like as a voiceover for his latest promotional video for the O2 Arena concert. And personally, I feel if Davido have to start scrambling to put in that much money to get Morgan Freeman to do a voiceover to draw in people, it means that they know that ticket sales are not looking good. Like, they know that it's not really looking as they had expected, you know. Wizkid did this in a couple of minutes, man. Burna Boy sold it out even though it wasn't in a couple of minutes. So the fact that Davido is in this position where he's struggling to sell out is not good at all. And people know it, and their team right now is beginning to feel the heat. Anyway, guys, what do you think about the particular situation? Do you think that Davido is going to have flopped O2 concert, O2 Arena show? And don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe, as well as turn on post notification, and stay tuned for more Afrobeats related entertainment and just coming at you. I'm out now, guys. Peace.